You're welcome. Good luck with your video.
Stop, ChatGPT, please. Stop. All right, my friends. Product review slash story time. So I am a storyteller, so when I review a product, that's kind of where I go. You guys can kind of pick up what you came for, like the specs, the fit, all that stuff, through my stories. So the year is 2022, and I live in Canada. That's 2 years ago, maybe three, I don't know. I can't do math. And I live next to a little known store, which is called GP Bikes. And GP Bikes is, I did not know this at the time, one of the biggest motorcycle slash warehouses slash gear shops in all of North America. I visit this store maybe 3-4 times a week, and I drag my wife and little kids, and we're checking out bikes, we're checking out gear. It's just an amazing place. So they have departments within the store. This is like for Alpine Stars, this is like for Revit, and there's this specific spot, this specific department. I don't walk there, I don't go there. It's just too mystical. It looks expensive, it's dark, it's dimmed. I'm okay, I'll just stay here by the whatevers, and I know I can't afford anything over there. But one day I just go, right? Because I've been to that place maybe like 20 times, and it's the only place that I don't go. So the first thing that hit me when I entered was the smell, man. The smell of the leather was amazing. I don't know what they do, but Dainese have the most amazing smell of leather. I don't know what's up, right? And the place is super dark and ambient and stuff, and it's like it has specific vibe. Like they want you to feel something, and I felt I felt it. I felt intimidated, right? And at the time, I was planning on going back to Egypt, and I'd ordered a new motorcycle. I ordered a Ducati Monster. I was kind of, browsing for a jacket that would fit that bike. I saw a jacket, right? It was black and fluorescent red, and, and it looked like Batman. And, I just decided to put it on, because put yourself where you want to be, even if you can't be there, right? So I put it on. I'm in the mirror. I zip the thing up. So the seller comes, he's nodding, approving. It's like, yeah, man, that's, you're Batman. What kind of bike you ride? Ducati Monster. Well, that's the jacket for it. So I'm like, I know, man. I know, but this is too expensive. I can't buy it. I can't, and I'm looking at my wife. She's like, she looks cool, but I can't justify it. It's just too expensive, right? It's just too indulgent, and it's a leather jacket, even though it's perforated. But I mean, Egypt is too hot. Where am I? When am I gonna wear this? All that stuff. I take it off. I put it back on the hanger, and I just walk out. It's just too much. I can't justify it. So I go back to Egypt. I got the bike. I mean, it's really cool. But all the while, I'm thinking of that other jacket. I'm like, well, do I buy it? Do I buy something that's kind of like close to it? The way I buy a thing, it's like I try to look at it practically and couple that with how it looks and how I like it and stuff. And price is definitely a factor. And I try not to be too indulgent, meaning, I can really like something and it doesn't make too much sense practically. So I kind of put it to one side. I look at the, second best thing, but I'm not in love with them. I'm always thinking about that other jacket. It's going to make me look how I want to look, and that's going to make me happier. It's going to make me want to ride the bike more. Part of having gear that looks cool, gear that you like, is you're going to wear it, right? Because you might have like a dorky jacket that's like, yeah, it's safe, but I just can't wear it, right? And you're going to go out one day without it, and it's going to be a bad time. So one day I'm browsing, as you as you do. Jacket is on sale, and it's a massive sale. Like it's right above where I can justify, but it's just too close for me to ignore it. A quick side note, over that period of time, I bought a few jackets, sold a couple of them, and bought other ones. It's like, this is gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one. This is gonna make most sense. This is gonna be my all-season jacket. It's just not clicking. Sorry about that. That was me pulling the trigger. So I pulled the trigger. I finally decide that I deserve to buy the jacket. And I do. 2 years after I'd seen it in another country. And it means so much to me. And I'm happy that I allowed myself to do that, to think that I actually deserve to buy a jacket that is as expensive as this one. Now, the first thing that hit me when I took it out of the package was the smell, man. It's like, you know, because smells bring you back, right? And it still smells really good. I remember going to the shop, picking it up, putting it on, the smell hitting me, the memory of me not being able to afford it, the memory of me thinking that it's too indulgent, and this smell being in my house, right? It's like, I'm not sure, I don't know if you guys, you know, get what I'm trying to say, but it's a big moment, right? So if you watch my videos, you have probably seen me wearing this. I mean, it looks pretty gangster, right? Is the jacket Be a Professional has this is the Dainese Racing 4 perforated jacket in black and fluorescent. I don't know if this is red or orange or, you know, urania. I don't know what color this is. It doesn't glow in the dark. It glows in the freaking sun. The jacket is all leather. It fits pretty snugly like a leather jacket would. Perforated all over. Like when you buy a jacket for the summer, it has to be filled with these holes, so airflow. I didn't expect that it would be this airflowy. 18 degrees Celsius, 22, 25, maybe 28. I could wear this no problem. If it goes above that and I'm not going that fast, then I do have to utilize my full mesh summer jacket. This is just gonna be a bit too toasty. And sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I just wear it. I'm like, I mean, I like it. I wanna wear it. Now, Dainese is a premium Italian brand. Dainese. One of the main things I love about this jacket is the blacked out speeding demon logo. It's blacked out, right? You can't really see it. And on the back as well, it's, you know, it blends in. It kind of shows the eyes and reflective at night and stuff. But most of the Dainese jackets, they have this speeding demon thing front and forward. Sometimes you wear it on your chest and stuff. And I have an issue with wearing a demon, but this blends in, it doesn't even show. So it fits me perfectly when it comes to my philosophies. So the thing is, this specific jacket doesn't have too many reviews online, if any, because this jacket is after a very famous jacket in Dainese's lineup, which is the Racing 3, and that has a ton of reviews and stuff. This is not that popular, and that's kind of actually why I really love it. And you know the channel Big Time, Cars and Bikes and stuff? One of the presenters actually has this same jacket with the same colorway. I like that guy. It smells so good. So leather is naturally the most abrasive. If you happen to fall, this will protect you pretty well from, you know, abrasion from that concrete and stuff. It does have a pretty hard shell on the inside. You would imagine that it would be a level 2, but it's actually level 1, as well as the shoulder. But it does have this kind of metal thing, which, I don't know, some people say that it kind of makes up for it being level 1. It skids better, it's kind of harder, so it's better. I don't know, I really don't care that much because I really love the jacket. I usually go by safety ratings and I kind of filter that to be the priority, which is the case for my other jackets, which I'll tell you guys about in other videos. But for this particular jacket, I don't care, bro. I do have a back protector inside. And by the way, most back protectors fit most jackets. So I have a Alpinestars back protector. And regarding sizing, I wear a size 50. My height is 175. I have a 102 size chest, 42 inches maybe. And my size is usually kind of between medium and large. And this is a size 50, which is an upper medium or a lower large, kind of there. And it fits me perfectly. The jacket is pretty comfortable. As far as leather sport jackets go, they are snug fit, but this kind of has this elastic part right here. So, I mean, it kind of gives you that space to hold the handlebars, you know, stretch a bit and stuff. Like I said, it flows a ton of air if you're kind of on the fence between a perforated leather jacket versus mesh airflowy jacket. Of course, a mesh one would be better for airflow, but this is not that far away. I mean, it's good. It's, you know, just go for it. If you love it, go for it. That's the whole gist of this story, right? It's about love. It's about true love. It's about love at first sight. It has a few pockets inside this pocket. I've never opened it before. Oh, there, right. This is for the chest protector. I don't wear a chest protector. I don't have any of them. I just don't want to overload myself with protection, and then I'll just end up hating the item. I don't think I'll be wearing it if I do. With leather jackets, if they're too tight at first, you got to give them space to expand, because leather does expand if it's, you know, if it's real leather. My only gripe with this jacket is, but I mean, now I say it, you guys are gonna notice in my videos and stuff, but I don't care, man. I don't care. It's about love, right? So when you wear this jacket, it kind of bunches up right here. I don't know why. The way when you're kind of on the handlebars, kind of tucked in maybe, but when you're just chilling, it kind of looks like your mother made this for you, right? A little bit, right? Maybe that's why it's not as popular as the Racing 3. I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, love at first sight. You kind of forgive the flaws, you kind of overlook the flaws, you kind of live with the flaws, and that's what's up. The Dainese Racing 4 perforated, glow in the sun leather jacket. Let me do a quick 360. Yes, sir. Get away. I mean, I look funky with this, you know, skirt and stuff, but whatever, right? Like, let's just, you know, just overlook this, you know, admire the jacket. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, you can see it's pretty snug. I have this, by the way, snapped to the tightest setting, because it does give, you know, so it was tighter than this. And as you can see, fits me pretty well. You know, it's nice. You're on the bike, kind of look like a Power Ranger. Kids are like, you know, this guy's cool. I want to be like him when I grow up. Other men are like, this guy is a weirdo. I guess my last bit of advice for myself and for you guys, just buy the thing that you love, right? Don't be too practical about it. If you're like me, you will appreciate it. You will, through allowing yourself to kind of, you know, go for the thing that you want, even if it doesn't make too much sense. Because I believe that you kind of know what you will like more than you can write down on paper, right? Because if you buy something very practically, it makes sense to be like, well, this has this and that, and it makes sense and stuff, and put everything on paper. But there are other things that your subconscious kind of, we're going too philosophical, man. But I mean, that's it. This is what you signed up for. So yeah, bro, what you love, eat what you want, ride your bike, sleep early, all that good stuff. And see you guys in the next, whatever this was.